You may be wondering why you're looking at a Fred Meyer shopping bag. I don't know if you can really tell what that is. So, this is Josh Bancroft from TinyScreenfuls.com, and I just wanted to do a quick little video blog. I'd posted about the difficulty I had in finding a Sony PSP. All of the online retailers, and I checked every one I could think of, just about, they all have bundled deals. So when they even have the PSP in stock, they force you to buy a bundle that has 3 or 4 games that you may or may not like, and none of them had games that I was interested in, and I didn't want to pay, you know, 40, 50 bucks for a game, or more than that for 2 games that I wasn't interested in. So I was kind of bummed that I wasn't able to find one, even locally. You know, looked around. Nobody had them in stock, and nobody was selling them unbundled. I posted a rant about it on TinyScreenfuls.com. So anyway, today I got a tip from a friend that Fred Meyer here in Oregon had some PSPs in stock. So I went to the one closest to our house, and they didn't have any, but they called one of the other stores nearby, and they did have some. So they held one for me, and it turns out they had tons of them there. We're in Beaverton, Hillsboro, Oregon area, and it was the Hillsboro Fred Meyer on TV Highway. If you're in the area, they had lots of them, and the one out in Cornelius has some too. Not on Cornelius Pass, but in Cornelius City, Oregon. Anyway, I'm going to hand the camera over to Rachel, my beautiful assistant and lovely wife. Oh. And there's nothing. Good? Just hold the camera. However, yeah, you got to kind of grip it so that it doesn't. Yeah. So anyway, here's the PSP. Would you mind actually coming?
Oh, you want that?
Yeah, I don't want to be in the video. Okay. Especially today, I look like us grounds today.
Okay, sorry.
So I'm just gonna cut open the little tape here with my handy dandy Leatherman 4-inch knife that'll cut your fingers off if you're not careful. So this is just the basic bundle PSP package. Sony doesn't even sell just the PSP. They have this value pack that comes with a case and a Spider-Man 2 UMD disc, and I can't clip my Leatherman back on my belt. So I just wanted to video blog the unveiling. I'm not going to take long with this because Alias and Lost are on in a little bit. We don't want to miss those. It's Wednesday night.
Gotta have our priorities, you know.
But this is the unveiling here. So we have here on the top, this is the media sampler disc. This is the Spider-Man 2 video. Let's open this up and actually see what a UMD disc looks like. So the PSP has the ability, as you probably know, besides playing video games, it can also play audio and video, and they're planning on releasing movies in this very proprietary UMD format, Universal Media Disc. So it's a little optical disc that sits inside of this little plastic caddy. Looks like a CD or a DVD. It holds 1.8 gigabytes. So this is actually the movie Spider-Man 2.
On that little thing?
Yeah, the entire movie.
Wow.
Now, it doesn't have room to fit like the traditional DVD extras and things that you'd get, but it does have the full movie. Here is the basic soft slipcase that they give. I've heard that a lot of people have had trouble with it because it's kind of a tight fit. The review I read on Ars Technica said that their first scratch actually came from the trying to wedge it into that case. Here's a little lanyard. That's kind of cool. Here is, looks like a little bundle of, that's a heck of an instruction manual right there. So inside this package, I'm not going to open it up right now, but there's a 32 meg Sony Memory Stick Duo, which is another proprietary Sony memory format. The only good thing about that is that this camera, this Sony digital camcorder we're using to record this, also takes that format. So now that I have 2 devices that use it, it might be worthwhile to get some bigger cards. This is a little cleaning cloth that comes with, and like I said, that's a heck of a, that's, you know, almost an inch thick. I've never seen a game console come with a manual that big.
Let's hope there's like 5 different languages in there or not.
Yeah. So here's the rest of the bundle of everything it comes with. This is the remote control, the inline remote. When you're using it, you can use it to just play music, so if you've got it like in your bag or something, you've got, you know, fast forward controls, volume up and down, play, pause, that type of thing. Notice that even though the PSP is black and kind of its whole theme color is black, you can't escape the influence of the white headphones from the Apple iPod. Seems like everything comes with white headphones these days. Here's a power cord. It looks like that probably goes into a brick. That's kind of disappointing that this thing has its own brick power adapter, which is probably bigger than the PSP itself. Now, I can't tell how these are connected together somehow, but I'm not sure what is supposed to be happening here. Am I not smarter than the thing? Oh, there we go. Open it up this way. Power adapter. Curious if, yeah, that's proprietary. It doesn't charge over USB, which is kind of a bummer because it does have a mini USB port. Here's the battery pack, 1800 milliamp hours. That's pretty respectable. Battery life was a big concern with people because the high performance and the optical media would mean that it would always be accessing the disc. And now, the official unveiling of the PSP console itself. That's pretty snazzy. Is really nice. That feels really good in the hand.
Oh, what did I just push?
I don't know, did you push something?
I don't know, photo.
Oh, yeah, you took a photo, that's okay.
Sorry.
So here's the directional pad, analog stick, the memory card, the memory stick slot is right there on the side. It's got connections and buttons pretty much all around it, but the screen is the big thing, and it's not charged up right now. Right? Open it up, fire it up, and let us have a look at the screen. I'll have to plug it in and power it for a while, but this is the unveiling. If you want to get just kind of a final shot. I did pick up a couple of games. I picked up Luminous, which is, I guess, how you say that, which is pretty popular according to the sites I've been reading, Penny Arcade, and the people at ours like it. It's kind of related to Tetris. It's a puzzle game with falling blocks and things, and apparently there's a music or a rhythm component to it that sounds pretty interesting. So I like puzzle games, especially for portable gaming. I've been playing a lot of Bejeweled 2 on my Axum X50. Is there a glare on that? Are you getting that okay?
Just get a different angle.
So there's Luminous, and then the other game I got, I was kind of torn between Wipeout Pure and...
Oh, look, it's $39.99.
Yeah, it has a price on there. Fred Meyer. Go Fred Meyer. Wipeout is kind of a future fantasy racing game, and I'm not all that much into the racing games, but it's supposed to have, some of the best graphics, one of the best launch games, and frankly, there weren't a whole lot of other launch titles I was really interested in. The reason I picked this up over, say, Ridge Racer or Need for Speed Underground is the fact that there is a web browser built into this game that is originally designed to be used for game updates and things, but has been discovered that you can easily hijack that web browser and point it to pretty much any website you want if you know how to hack DNS and don't get me in the video.
I'm not.
Okay. How to hack DNS and stuff. So that's part of the reason I got the PSP is the hackable potential. I read today on Engadget that people have already started a site and a community effort for PSP Linux and putting different stuff on there. So I think that's about going to wrap it up. I don't want to ramble on for too long about this, but I wanted to get the unboxing ceremony on tape. Rachel's doing some really fancy camera work here. So with that, do you want to go ahead and we'll give it a second and call it good. If you have any questions or anything, go to my website, tinyscreenfuls.com. You can send me an email from there. All my contact information's there. And hope you enjoyed the video.